So I'm here in Liechtenstein, which is a country in between Austria and Switzerland. Pretty small country. And it's just a day trip that I'm doing from Switzerland. So it's very touristic where I just was, so I decided to go on a little walk. So right now I'm kind of in between two small cities, and I'm gonna walk back to where I was, and it's just been so nice and quiet here. There's really like a lot of interesting stuff. I've seen some snails and really big slugs and a mouse, and what else did I see? A butterfly, some birds. It's just a really nice, quiet. Oh, here's a big snail right now. Aren't they cute? They're actually really pretty big. I don't want to get too close to it and scare it. So, this is the smallest country I've ever been to. It's the 6th smallest country in all of the world, so I think Vatican City is the smallest, so kind of cool to go somewhere really small. There is definitely like a touristic element to it, like buy the expensive stamps from here because they're rare, and there's a lot of like tour people coming, which is pretty normal, I guess, for anywhere that has like a bit of unique appeal, like something like this. So, yeah, I flew into Zurich in Switzerland like a week ago, and I've been staying with my friend in Wädenswil, which is like pretty close to Zurich. It's like a village, they call it. It's so nice to catch up with her. She's a friend from university. And so I've just been kind of chilling there, and now I'm sort of starting my like ventures out into the world. So I'm gonna go to Slovenia, where I've never been, and take some trains around there, because trains are just my favorite thing. I was on the train this morning to come here, and I just really, it's my favorite thing to do, especially through the Alps. Just like takes your breath away. So I'm gonna do that in Slovenia, and then I'm gonna come back and do some trips around Switzerland, and then I finish this trip on the 22nd of June. So it's just a 3-week little window that I had, and got in touch with my friend and made a little trip out of it. So I will be sharing more from this whole journey, and I will leave you with the beautiful Liechtenstein forest. So now I'm here at the Prince of Liechtenstein's house, which is a castle, and he still lives there, apparently. So this is about as close as we can get. Actually went up closer, but I think, you know, to respect where someone lives, you don't necessarily want to barge into their driveway and take pictures. But this view, nice view. Amazing. Hope those mountains are clear. Amazing, right? Yep. So this is just where I've been hanging out. Very worthwhile to do a day trip here, I would say. Not only for the uniqueness of it, but also because it is genuinely beautiful and amazing. And very quiet. There are people around, but it's pretty quiet up here. Tell me, if you lived here, do you think that would get old, that view? I can't imagine that those mountains right there get old. But you know, you do get used to everything that you do in life. So now I'm back in Vaduz, which is the capital. They're saying Vaduz, or kind of like Dutz. I just walked down from the castle, and while I was walking I remembered that Liechtenstein actually has one of the highest GDPs in the world per capita. And I was reminded again of that thought here because I'm looking at Rolex watches. All the houses are pretty fancy, a lot of houses up on the hills. A lot of like big yards with flowers that look really well maintained, so just kind of seems like maybe even more wealthy than Switzerland. I don't know if I could say that, but anyway, this is what the main street in Vaduz looks like. So I did go into the Post Museum. It's free and really interesting. They have like the original paintings, like this big, that became the stamps, and you can look through all of them. It's just very cool. And there's the mountains. So now I'm trying to walk to the border crossing between Swiss and Liechtenstein. So I'm gonna go find it. So I found the bridge, and right now I'm standing right at the in-between part. So this is one of my favorite things. When you see the signs of where you are, and the fact that right now I'm in the Swiss side and now I'm in the Liechtenstein side. So it's always fun to kind of be at the exact point. So this is a covered bridge. I'm going to walk over to the Swiss side just to see what's going on over there. And we are over top of a river. Swiss side again. So a bunch of like kids just went rollerblading through here, lots of people on bikes, so I think it's just kind of actually an unmonitored border, and it's a walking border, so I'm gonna think to myself, where else have I done a walking border crossing? And the first one I ever did was from China into Vietnam. It's kind of like walking through this forest with a visa check on one side and then a visa check on the other side. So we're kind of in a no man's land on the way there. And I've also done one between Costa Rica and Panama, which was in 2012, which I think I made a video of, like filming us walking across this very unstable looking bridge in the rain. Pretty amazing. So this may be my third. There may be others that I've done that I've forgotten. But we're getting into the Swiss side. There. Back in Switzerland. So that's what the bridge looks like. So cool. Huh. Okay, so that's what Liechtenstein Castle looks like from over here. Check it out. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty nice. Well, I think I'm going to take some pictures of this bridge from the Swiss side. And then I'm probably going to walk back over. This is like a perfect day for me. It's very, very entertaining. Alright, bye from the Swiss side of the river that divides Switzerland and Liechtenstein.